Hey guys, it's Max and
Angelica
from Max Tech, and today we are doing another unbiased camera comparison between the Note 10 Plus, the 7 Pro, and the XS Max. So I swapped out Vadim for Angelica because she is unbiased. Not that I want to say Vadim's really biased, but we follow these camera changes year to year, model to model, and she does not. So we want to see which of these phones do the best just based off of the images themselves. Now we also swapped out the letters so that it's not the same letter for the same phone each time. So just look at the image, see which one is the best, write it down because we want to hear your guys' opinions at the end down in the comments section below. Let's jump into it. We're starting out with a selfie image right here. So which one looks the best to you and why?
I think B looks the best. The shadows on A are just way too intense. With C, everything looks very, very flat. But with B, everything is really bright and clear and your skin looks very, very smooth. I think that one looks best.
Okay, and we have a landscape shot. So we have bridge, building.
I don't like C. It looks very, very kind of faded and bland, and there's barely any detail. With A and B, the detail is really great, but with A, it definitely looks more saturated when you look at the sky. So I think A looks the best.
And this one, these guys standing under the bridge, we have this waterfall getting just hit with light. So very dark shadows, bright highlights. We have the greenery right here.
This is hard. Both A and B look really nice. I don't like C again. I think the shadows are really, really dark. When you look at the stairs and the rocks at the bottom, everything looks too dark. Like you can't really see a whole lot of detail anymore. But between A and B, I think I like B more.
And now we also have another really high dynamic range situation.
For sure, A. B and C, like Noah's standing in the light, so the sunlight's hitting him directly, and it looks way, like super, super blown out. His face and his shirt just completely lost detail and contrast. A definitely looks the best.
And this is a selfie, an extreme selfie, so I'm standing in that same shade. Which one would you want to keep in your phone to remember long term?
Definitely B. I don't think
this
is
was
hard at
a
all.
shocker. We were not expecting this. Next, we have, this is a zoom in photo. So we zoomed in pretty much all the way or all the way on these photos. Which one would you choose?
Obviously the colors look the best, I guess, on B, but I like C the most because even though you're super, super, super zoomed in, you can still see all the details on the tree and on the tower. It's much easier to work with that. Like if you want to add more saturation to it, it's easier to do that than to try to add detail without it looking way too fake.
Okay, so this is a landscape shot. Which one do you like better and why?
Yeah, I like A the most. With C, it's really, really dark. The shadows, you kind of lose a lot of detail in the trees and everything. And then between A and B, A just looks way more dimensional and sharp. Yeah, it looks better.
Next one, this is a portrait shot. So using the portrait mode, that's supposed to blur out the background. What do you think?
Well, for one, C didn't blur anything out. You can still see the detail of the tree behind it super well, and the cloud.
I'll just say it didn't work.
It didn't work.
It didn't work for this one.
Like
I shot the images, and yeah.
Between A and B, it's definitely A. When you look at the cloud and the tree in the background, A did a much better job blurring.
The next one here is a food shot. So we have some sushi here.
Ooh.
And these are all untouched images.
To me, I definitely think C looks the best. With A, I think the white balance is really off. Everything looks very cool toned, like the plate. Pretty sure that plate is a white plate.
It is a white
And
plate. I'm trying not to nod, but yes, that was a white plate.
It does not look white at all. Yeah, I think C definitely looks the best.
So this one is a macro shot. We also have sushi here. It's a close-up.
I'm kind of debating between B and C. A doesn't really look that good, but C looks really good. The detail looks really good, but it's pretty dark. I'm gonna go with B.
And for this next one, this is using the standard lens, backlit, as you can see.
When you look at their faces, there's way more like detail and everything on B.
Now we have a portrait shot. This time we have two separate subjects, and they're people. And yeah, what do you think?
I think C looks the best. I think their skin tones and everything look the most realistic and smooth and nice.
Okay, the next one is another portrait shot, this time with just Alina in it.
I think C looks the best. I hate B. B looks awful in this. It looks just insane, and like you put a filter on it, it looks way too contrasty. C looks really good.
And now we have another portrait shot, but this is a selfie portrait shooting against the sun here.
B hands down. B looks the best.
The next one this is kind of like a sunset landscape shot.
A doesn't look bad. C looks pretty bad. There's like barely any saturation at all. It looks good, but B definitely looks the best to me.
Okay, and this one is already past sunset. There were some ducks that were swimming up.
I don't like C at all. Again, it looks pretty flat, one-dimensional. A and B are very, very different. There's definitely way more detail in A that you can see far away and like under the water. It's way more detailed. But I honestly like the look of B better.
And then this is, the sun is basically set right behind the horizon here. And shooting against the sun, a selfie.
B looks definitely way better. He looks super alive. The colors, everything, the detail, everything's amazing. His skin looks great. C looks awful. I would never want to look like that. He looks like a zombie.
And this one is, sun is already down. So another kind of landscape shot. Lots of lights already lit up.
A looks really bad with all the like dark areas. You can't see anything. There's no detail. I think B looks really nice. But the lights on the buildings are kind of blown out.
So this is an extreme dark environment. So which one do you think looks better?
A looks awful. You can't see anything at all. You've been just swallowed whole by the darkness. You can't see anything. In terms of the whole background and everything, C looks really, really good, but you can't really see yourself. B, honestly, the photo itself doesn't look good, but at least you can see your face, and it's a selfie. So I guess I have to go with B.
This is already completely dark outside. The sun is set. We're closer to the buildings here. The lights are really shining.
I think I like C the most. B looks a little crazy. A, once again, like the dark shadows and everything just swallow up all the detail. Can't see anything really anymore. C looks really good. C looks really nice, sure.
So Angelica chose the ones she prefers. Now it's time for you guys. So go ahead and pause this video right now. And we want you guys to let us know down in the comment section below. We want to hear your guys' opinions. And so Angelica, you had 11 for B.
Yep, 11 for B.
Then you had 5 for C and 4 for A. Now I have to reveal something to you guys. We did not mix up the numbers. So sorry for not telling you guys the truth, but in fact, we kept the numbers the same.
So they're all the same one every time?
They're all the same one. That is because it's a royal pain to reveal which one is which if we have to go through 20 photos, photo by photo, and telling you which one is which. It takes forever, and you guys won't even comment anymore. So take your lists. So we have A is the iPhone, B is the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and C is the OnePlus 7 Pro.
A is the iPhone.
A is the iPhone.
And I give that the least amount for.
And you're an iPhone user. Do you
I'm
feel
an
bad?
iPhone user. I feel awful.
But you have an iPhone 7.
I have an iPhone
so
7. It's
if
not
we took
true.
your iPhone 7, we added it into this mix. No, it's okay. So were you surprised by the results of which one was which?
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, for one, okay, Samsung, wow, go you. The Samsung photos B, they looked really, really good. They looked really good, especially some of the like front-facing selfie portrait.
We were surprised as well in a couple different areas. And we were surprised by the iPhone as well.
Yeah, I'm disappointed.
The dark, so I'm not gonna give a lot of my opinions in this video. We're gonna make a separate video going over stuff and some changes that were made and some really shocking things. So make sure you guys are subscribed, notifications enabled. But what I will say is I was expecting some of these dark shots to not look as good with the iPhone, but there are some other shots that I was just shocked by. Vadim was shocked by when we saw them. And we didn't go and pick and choose these images. We didn't shoot 100 and choose 20 to try to flip it one way. I literally shot, most of the images that I shot were in here. We just had to cut it down to 20 and give it a good variety. But yeah, the results were very interesting. So thank you, Angelica, for being a part of this. Maybe we'll do more of these in the future. Let us know down in the comment section below if you guys enjoy these kind of videos. We want to hear you guys' opinion. And if you did enjoy it, hit that thumbs up button. If you guys want to see more videos like this one, we do have one where we compared an iPhone and the S10 Plus. There's a little box right over there. And then another video you guys can check out. And of course, we're going to have more videos on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus coming up and more after that as well. So thank you for watching. This has been Max and
Angelica
with Max Tech, and we'll see you guys in the next one.